Super Bowl MVP.
Accurate. He can be powerful when he wants. He might be the best at that.
First down at the looking to go deep. Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy gives his offense and his football team some toughness. You always need guys that just love contact and get it done for you. Eddie Lacy's that guy.
With drop back. Makes the reception. And that's a gain of 10.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
First and 10. And Rodgers will hand it off. Twins all over.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 12. And gain. He gives the linebacking core quite a presence. Stephen Tubbin.
Well, with him back on the field, it helps the linebacking core, and it also helps his defense. Again, just another guy that knows how to get to the football and make tackles.
Third and 11. The reception by Nelson. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Now first and 10. Out of the eye, it's Lacy. Scrimmage.
The Lions defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
The Packers doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Aaron Rodgers out to James Jones. First down coming up. The Packers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Rodgers back in shotgun formation. Aaron Rodgers for Jordy Nelson. Second down. He has the grab. Rodgers tackle.
Wow, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't dangerous enough, now you let him play action pass. Oh my gosh, that is almost impossible to stop.
Lacy, a solo back set. The defense gets.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Rodgers gonna slide.
Job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. Third down and 11. Starks has the catch. And the fourth down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
No doubt about it. They take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Jones is two. Trotting onto the field to lead this Lions offense is Matthew Stafford, who has set the NFL record through the first 50 games of his career for most passing yards and completions. Any quarterback through his first 50 games.
Jim, when you talk about Matthew Stafford, the first thing that comes to my mind, what a terrific throwing arm he has. He can throw it sidearm, overhand, any way you want it with velocity and accuracy.
The Lions now.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Breaks the tackle. Burnett's 8th hit.
The Packers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down and 13. Long ball to Calvin Johnson. The ball is jarred. Golden Tate is getting better by the year in this league.
That's one good thing to have some attitude on the defensive side, but when you get attitude on the offensive side, that is a big plus, and that's Golden Tate. He is just one tough wide receiver.
Gonna try and scramble now. Touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got the pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Johnson's going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. Hyde's going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the at the 24. The Packers put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work. And you disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
The Packers from the 27 to the outside.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down. Fourth down. Midway through the first, and with that stop, this offense lead.
Yeah, it's going their way right now. It is, Jim, and so you got to take advantage of it. The game always has ebbs and flows, and right now, momentum is on your side. Go out there and make a play.
We'll see what he can do here. Lions in on for about 10. The Packers defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. And just do your job. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down and 11. Gets away from the pressure. Going for the deep ball. Wow, what a... for another reception.
Well, we see this more and more in the NFL, don't we, Jim? Quarterbacks move around just enough. That time he gets outside the pocket and does a beautiful job of completing a deep pass down the field.
First and 10. flag comes out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The defense. This next play comes from the 30. The Lions come out with a split backfield. Second and long. Ebron can't. As we get a look at the defense, Julius Peppers, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for during the week.
Oh, yes. If you're an offensive lineman and you can't find anybody to block, know where Julius Peppers is and run over there and help out.
Has it right on the.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
The Packers lined up in the nickel. The Lions snap it up at the 26. The Lions turn the ball.
The Lions decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Packers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
Defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol. The Packers snap it at the 26.
Anytime early in the game you get an offense at third and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd and 10. And he's going to be and out for the offense. This defense is unbending on 3rd down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't say much for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination, just running ordinary plays. They deserve to be stopped.
Tate's got it at the 23. That's a gain. The Packers defense reigned supreme the last time they were on the field. Of course, they were looking like they might surrender some points, but they came up with the 4th down stop.
Oh, what a job. Everybody on defense to stop that 4th down play. Everybody did their job. The D-line, the linebackers, the coverage was up tight.
Inspired right now, Phil.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
2nd down and 7. Gurley's handed the football.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Gurley has the good catch.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision. Anytime you decide to run the football in a punting situation, you're trying to fake the defense out, man, you got to fool them completely. Why? Because your best runner on the football team is not the guy that's going to be running it in a situation like this. It looked good for a second, but
first reception today.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Packers will take the snap from the 35. Rodgers sends it to Lacy. Tackles made.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what.
The Lions will go with the pistol on this play. They're down and 10. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. Down.
Well, in a situation like this, you got a big lead, 4th and short near midfield. Why would you go for it? I don't even know what they're hesitating about over there. As soon as they didn't get that first down, I'd have had that punt team sprinting to the field. Don't even give yourself a chance to second guess yourself and make a bad decision.
Mounting a serious drive. Staying with the passing game on first down. It's complete to Todd Gurley. And that's a gain of 9. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day.
And this losing one.
The Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
3rd and 2. Outside now on the toss. Clay Matthews makes.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Gurley's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Wide to the left. Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly. My goodness, Phil, there's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more merciful.
Here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Lions in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. And they come up empty on the onside kick. The Packers stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the
reception. Number 7 for him.
Even though you're getting blown out and you have no chance of winning the game, keep trying your best. Don't give up because it will serve you better in the future.
Fumble. This one's going back. They've got the sizable lead here, Phil Simms, but the one thing they don't want to do is let their guard down and make some silly mental mistakes like they did just there, coughing up the football.
You always have to be ready when you go on the field to try to think about what you're going to do, be sharp. I think you're right. They let their guard down, and that led to that fumble.
Talent is all. Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. Not a
What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
First down on the way. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Takes off with it. He's got some daylight. The Lions get a first.
By the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 43. Wants to go deep. Snags it right out of the air. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly.
Takes off for the end. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, that wound, and let them know how much it hurts.
The Lions in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. And the hands team does its job as the Packers offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance. Say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
They'll go hurry up now, won't use a timeout. Devontae Adams makes the catch. Adams. Time. Now they're first.
You're getting blown out, it's late in the game, but here you are in a red zone. Try to get it in there and score, execute the play the right way. It'll give you some confidence for next week.
First down and 10. That pass was hurried.
Love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
This will be the final snap. Second and 10. All that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing of the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
So bye guys, see you on the next video, and that was a blowout, like really. So bye guys, see you on the next video, and bye.